A warm welcome to all. Myself Mohammad Salik, a maths teacher. Today I will teach you plane trigonometry. Trigonometry is the combination of two Greek words, trigono and metry. Trigono means triangle and metry means measurement. Together we can say triangles measurement. Now I will come on the definition. Trigonometry is one of the most important and oldest branch in the history of mathematics that deals with the relationship between side length of triangle and angles of right angle triangle. Side length of right angle triangle and angles of right angle triangle. This concept was given by a Greek mathematician Hipparchus. So let's get start the topic further. We know that in right angle triangle there are three sides, namely base, perpendicular and hypotenuse. In concept of trigonometry, the most important thing is theta, which is an acute angle. Theta is a Greek letter. It is a name, normally a name like alpha, beta, gamma and delta. This is theta. Theta is a acute angle. So theta depends which is perpendicular and which is base. And hypotenuse, you know that the side opposite to the angle consideration is always hypotenuse. Now in a right angle triangle there are three sides, namely base, perpendicular and hypotenuse. And you already know that a side opposite to the right angle is always hypotenuse. But now in the concept of trigonometry there is entry of angle, acute angle named as theta. Theta is a Greek letter like alpha, beta, gamma. Theta is also a Greek letter. So the side opposite to the acute angle, side opposite to the theta, which is angle consideration. In the figure 1 I had considered C as a theta. So side opposite to theta is perpendicular, which is also called opposite. In some books it is also called opposite. So here the perpendicular is AB and the side opposite to the right angle is hypotenuse always, which is no change, and the remaining side is base. So it is very clear to identify which is perpendicular and which is base. Now let's move toward the figure number 2. It is very clear on B it is 90 degree and the side opposite to 90 degree it is hypotenuse. You always already know it. And here I am taking a theta on A. Theta is acute angle. So side opposite to A means side opposite to theta is perpendicular. Perpendicular is also called opposite and the remaining side is base. So sides depends on the theta. Which side? Perpendicular and base. Both are depend on theta. If theta change the place, then these sides will also change the place. But hypotenuse is independent of theta. Theta may take place on A, may take place on C, but hypotenuse cannot be changed. Now for better explanation, look at the figure number 3. In figure number 3, theta is on P and side opposite to theta is QR. QR is perpendicular, which is also called opposite, and side opposite to right angle, side opposite to R is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse cannot be changed. Either theta is on P, either theta is on Q, the side hypotenuse does not change. So here one more thing, theta is acute angle generally. I will introduce you to the trigonometric function which is 6 in number, namely sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant and cotangent. The red line is the abbreviation. The red line mark on the abbreviation of these functions or ratios. We can say sine is reciprocal of cosecant and vice versa. Cosine is reciprocal of secant and vice versa, and tangent is reciprocal of cotangent and vice versa. Basically, sine theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta, because cosec theta is reciprocal of sine and sine is reciprocal of cosec, and cos theta is reciprocal of sec and sec theta is reciprocal of cos theta, and so on. Let's move toward the trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios. What are the formulas of these trigonometric function? Means what is the formula of sine, what is the formula of cos, what is the formula of tan. And I already explained you these formula is always depend on the theta, where the theta is, because theta depends the position of perpendicular and position of base. position of perpendicular and position of base. So first function is sine, and listen carefully, this function and this concept is basic important function of trigonometry, first basic important function of trigonometry. So first function is sine, sine sine, and the abbreviation is sin sine. The formula of this function is p upon h. The ratio is p upon h, where p stands for perpendicular, h stands for hypotenuse, and cosine is b upon h, and tangent is p upon b. You have to learn only these three, and because I already tell you that other three are the reciprocal of these three. If you learn sine theta, then it means you already learn cosec theta, because sine theta is p upon h, it means cosec theta is h upon p. If cosine theta is b upon h, it means sec theta is h upon b. If tan theta is p upon b, it means cot theta is b upon p. But this may create so much confusion in your mind. So in order to reduce your confusion, in order to minimize your confusion, I am bringing a very special mnemonics for learn these ratios. Now you have to learn a simple sentence: Peter borrow pen, how he borrow. It's clearly written, Peter borrow pen, how he borrow. The alphabet, the starting alphabet is, all the word in this sentence is P, B, P, H, H, B. And in this mnemonics, the series of trigonometric ratios plays a vital role. It means you have to learn the order sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. This series plays an important role: sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. After that, you have to learn these mnemonics: Peter borrows pen, how he borrow. I hope you understand it. Peter borrow pen, P stands, P of Peter means perpendicular, and below P there is H of how, it means P upon H. Sine becomes P upon H, and cosec becomes H upon P. Simply you can learn with the help of mnemonics in the same series. Cos theta is B upon H, and sec theta is H upon B. Tan theta is equal to P upon B. In the last phrase, tan theta is equal to P upon B, and cot theta is B upon P. I hope you understand this. This is the basic lecture of trigonometry, and I hope you get my words. Thank you and have a